Well, it's time for a new curated bead box. Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In today's video, I've got in the July 2026 curated bead box. So if that sounds fun, then keep watching. Looks like for this month we have Archaic Artifacts. Go ahead and get this open and situated, and I'll be right back. All right, so looks like the first one is a 10mm Jasper style glass bead on an 8-inch string. Well, okay, I think it's this one. Didn't say what color Jasper, so I think it's this one. I'm not 100% honestly, but I believe it is this one. Okay, the next one would be 10mm magenta marble style glass bead. I'm assuming it's this one. No, wait a minute. That was hot pink. Where is it? What is it? Magenta marble style. Okay, let me skip that one. Then we've got 10mm green sea beach style glass, and I'm pretty sure that's this one that looks like sea glass. On a 6-inch string. That was supposed to be an 8-inch. I think sea glass is pretty. Then we have 10mm hot pink gemstone. I believe it's that one. That looks hot pink to me. How many inch string was it? 6-inch string? Okay. Then 10mm Meadow Abstract glass bead. Y'all, I think it's that. Because usually when they say the abstract, it's got that little metallic looking stripe. And then, of course, there's the green. So I'm assuming it's for Meadow. But I believe it's that. Then we have 10mm fuchsia and lilac marble style glass bead on an 8-inch string. I know that's, oh, I had one hidden. There it is. Okay. So there's the lilac. What did I say? Fuchsia, lilac. Okay, now we'll go back up here to this 10mm magenta marble style glass bead on an 8-inch string, and that's this. I had those two together because they are very similar. Well, kind of. But anyway, I had grabbed them together, so that one was hiding from me. Okay, then we have, that's all the 10mm. Now we have an 8mm khaki duo style glass bead. It's got to be that one. Does it say khaki green? No, khaki duo style. I don't really see any khaki in there, but okay. Next, we have 8mm pale green gemstone bead, and I believe that is this one. It feels like a gemstone. Then we have 8mm green aventurine gemstone bead, and I know that's green aventurine. We're done with 8mm, so now we have a 6mm rose quartz gemstone bead on a 7 to 8 inch string. And that looks like rose quartz to me. Y'all, we are back from vacation. Come back yesterday. And it was nice, but it's always good to be back home. But it seems like today I'm hoarse. I don't know which one. Now, my mom and dad, I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos where I was talking about, my mom and dad's been bad shape. It's been 3 weeks today, I believe. And, but they are finally starting to get a little bit better. So it's like, okay, is it just, you know, what's going on in my throat? Hopefully it's nothing. Anyway, let's carry on, April. Next, we have approximately 1 ounce of patina designer bead mix. So it must be this one. We always get a designer bead mix. And it's usually, this looks more like seed beads. We don't have anything seed beads, do we? Okay. Usually it's different beads, colors, shapes, sizes, all that just kind of match the beads. But this time looks like it's a bunch of different seed beads. Okay. And then next, which is fine. Then we have 14mm galaxy style glass bead, and there's 5 beads. That's these. Those are pretty. Then we have 12mm silver metal spacer beads. How many? 6. These look like little shells. Then we have a 38mm green patina metal pendant times 2. And that bluish green color, if you're new to jewelry making, that is patina. I've got these. I'm just trying to think. I almost think it was Bargain Bead Box a couple years ago. But actually, if you watched my last video, my last 2 videos that I released while I was on vacation, I believe it was that kit, honestly, and that last necklace I made. And if not, then I'll link it, all of that down here, even though this is Curated Bead Box. I guess it's still okay to do that. But anyway, it's the last 2 videos I've done on for beach jewelry. But I'm pretty sure it come with that kit. I had like the big octopus, and had that patina. I'm almost positive I've got 2 of those. I just don't think I'd used them. So maybe if they're not too heavy, I can make me a pair of earrings with that, and then grab one of my other ones and we'll make us a pendant. We'll see. And then with Curated Bead Box, they always give you a bead starter kit. That way, you know, as long as you got tools, then you can go ahead and get started, because that is memory wire, that is beading wire, there's your head pins, your crimp tubes for the beading wire, ear wires. Well, I went blank there. There's your lobster clasp, there's elastic cord, and then some jump rings. So they always give you stuff to get you started. And let me pull you down and give you a little bit closer look. So if you don't know anything about Curated Bead Box, they are like any other bead box companies. They come up with a theme each month, and then they curate beads to match each other and match that theme for that particular month. Curated Bead Box, like I said, they always give you a starter kit right there. And I will have a link in the description box below that you can go and click on that link, and that goes through me to get to them. I am affiliated with them. And then also, if this is your very first time ever ordering through them, then put in the code April35, just all together, all lowercase, April35, and that gets you 35% off of your very first order. So I've been with Curated Bead Box 2 years, maybe a little over 2 years by now, and I do enjoy making pretty jewelry with them. So if you haven't seen them or heard of them, go check them out. I think you would be happy. So anyway, that is July 2026 Curated Bead Box, Archaic Artifacts. And like I said, if you haven't checked them out, I hope you do. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. And this is July 3rd, so I hope y'all have a blessed 4th of July. I believe this year's going to be a pretty interesting one since it's the big 250, and I was born in the big 200, apparently, I guess, because I was born in 1918. I was born in 1976, so I turned 50 this year. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting 4th of July. So I hope y'all have a blessed one. And see, I'm getting hoarse right now. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.